everybody, Keith Saarloos from the Saarloos & Sons Family Wine Company here on the conclusion of Harvest. We started the first one with our very first pick with our Sauvignon Blanc, and now we're standing here in front of the great press, pressing off the very last wines of this year. This is the exciting time because this is the last time this looks like grapes, and it's the first time it really looks like wine. And I'm proud to say that this is our 15th year of picking and making wine. We've been farming since '99, but this is where it's all gone to. But enough about that. Let's talk about your holiday or fall wine club shipment. We've got 3 wines in this shipment. Every one of these wines is definitely the most important for the year. We know you have holidays coming up. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas. You are going to be around family, people you love. We're about to go into the time of the year where you look in the eyes of the people around you and say, I love you and I choose you. And these are the wines that are made for that. So we'll start off with the first wine. First wine is Family Tree. Family Tree is actually 6 different wines from 3 different types of varietal from 2 vineyards turned into one thing. So if you think about it like your family lining up at the holidays. You have all the different people, you have all the different personalities. Even though they're cut from the same cloth, they're the same DNA, everything about you is the same. Each one has something totally different to bring to the party. And as time goes on, it's going to change. And each person's going to be a little bit different every year. People are going to grow. People are going to, new people are coming in. People are going out, sadly. But this wine is the culmination of your family getting together and being together as one. And on the label, there's a picture I took from our El Camino Real vineyard of a tree, and it's an oak tree. And nothing says family like a big, strong oak. So even though all the branches go in different directions, that trunk and those roots are rooted in one thing. So this wine actually has some of Patriarch, some of both of the Grenaches, the little brother, big brother, the fat man, the little boy, and the high hill, all together in one wine. This wine's impossible to remake. It's a one-time event. And every year it's going to be totally different, just like your family around that table. I love this wine. It's my dad's personal favorite, and it says a lot of who we are. The second wine we have is Honor and Prepare. And Honor and Prepare is our family's creed, which is we live to honor those that have come before us and we prepare the way for those yet to come. You saw my dad and my cousins, my daughter, all picking grapes with on our last wine club shipment. And this is what that is. The older generation prepares its way for those kids coming up, just like my dad did for me, just like my uncle did for his sons, like I'm doing for my kids. And now my kids will honor me and prepare the way for the kids yet to come. It is an unbroken chain in our family. And that is our Petite Syrah. Our Petite Syrah is a small 1 acre, and we can only make what we make. That's it. No matter what. Sometimes it's 1 ton, sometimes it's 4 tons. We get what we get. But that wine is Petite Syrah. It's big, it's bold. It's gonna go awesome with every big, huge, massive meal that you're gonna have in the upcoming months. Pour it loud, and tell people what you care about. Honor your folks, honor your grandparents, honor the people that have got you here. Because without all of those decisions, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. You wouldn't be sitting at that table, and you wouldn't be taking care of your kids. The final wine, the Courage, the granddaddy of them all, our Cab. We named this wine Courage in honor of my great Uncle John. And I'm going to tell you a little story because it's a big part of who we are. John Saarloos is the first person to honor and prepare in our family. When his dad died, he took over the family farm, kept 3 brothers fed and a sister fed and a mom, and he was 15 years old. And he worked his butt off and he took care of everything because his father died. He honored his father by doing all of this work, and he prepared the way for all the kids that were coming up. John is a fence post in our family's long line. John, when my great-grandmother remarried, John left, he entered the military. My grandpa stood in line with him. It took the older brother and not the younger. And if you think about little bits and pieces of your life that have led you to what you're doing today, if they would have taken my grandpa and not John, I most likely wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be drinking these wines, and everything I know and love is gone. And John Saarloos went off to Normandy, made it up the beaches of Normandy, fought his way through, which I still cannot fathom. Fought in a town called Cherbourg, and there he died, where they shot the steeple of the church, and the steeple fell and killed him, just like in the last scene of Saving Private Ryan. That is John. That's how he died. John had no kids. He had no one to carry on his legacy. But you die twice. You die once when your body gives up, and you die the second time when the last person says your name. John Saarloos died in Cherbourg in France on D-Day plus 12. D-Day plus 6. He died on June 12th. But his legacy lives on. We talk about him. He is alive and well, and he is a huge part of why the Saarlooses are putting wine in a bottle, honoring those that have come before them as a family in a family tree. So for Keith Saarloos, you know, this is who we are. It's in a bottle. When you open these and you pour it, that's not wine. That is our family. That is who I am in a bottle. Wine has given me so much more than I could ever give it back. And around these holiday seasons, tell people you love them. If there's someone you haven't talked to in a while, call them. Make it right. Because nothing's more important than the people around you that you love. So share these with people you love. By the way, there's going to be a bunch of things going on. You're going to get a lot of emails from me. We're going to be doing some amazing brown bag stuff. We're bringing stuff out of the cellar that nobody gets. And there might be a little port on its way. So get ready. So once again, for Keith Saarloos, for the entire Saarloos & Sons family, live to honor those who have come before you. Prepare the way for those yet to come. Have a great holiday.